Japan and Jamaica might be twin flames because the way how Japanese people love Jamaican culture, the way how those Japanese people love Jamaican culture should be studied. I was on Japanese TikTok, but I felt like I was on Jamaican TikTok. They were doing all of the latest Jamaican dance moves and even down to the way how they were talking. They were saying blood clot and wagwan. I mean, whatever happened to konnichiwa? Whatever happened to that? How did blood clot and wagwan end up all the way in Japan? And then it was this one Japanese guy. He was speaking Japanese, but in a Jamaican accent. And the same guy in the video was saying that he loved Jamaican pum pum. And I was wondering, like, does he know what he's saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows what pum pum means, but how did pum pum end up all the way in Japan? You know what, though? I love it. Blood clot konnichiwa. Big up on a blood clot konnichiwa self.
How was your first experience in Jamaica?
It's like Osaka, you know. People is funny.
Yeah.
And food is nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and pum pum is tight.
Japan and Jamaica might actually be twin flame. Because explain this to me. Why did I go on Japanese TikTok and felt like I was on Jamaican TikTok? Japanese people doing the latest dancehall moves, saying wagwan and blood clot, speaking Japanese in a Jamaican accent. Like, what happened to konnichiwa? How did wagwan land all the way in Tokyo? And more importantly, how did pom pom travel 8,000 miles and survive the journey? Today, we are diving into the real story behind Japan's obsession with Jamaican culture. And trust me, it's deeper than just dance moves.
I love Japan, but I love Jamaica more than Japan because Jamaica fit me more. You know, Jamaican people more have vibes, attitude, and love to talk to people, you know. More positive vibes to me, can fit me more. Yeah, that's why I feel comfortable when me in Jamaica. Dancehall culture and reggae culture, it's come from Jamaica. I tired to watch the phone to find which one is new dance, whatever, what's the trending, whatever. So I don't type of the run dancing from the phone. Mm-hmm. So, oh my God, I have to come back Jamaica quick as possible, you know. So when we go home, when we the airport, and we cry and we start.
2024 marks Jamaica and Japan's diplomatic relations, and here are some of my favorite Jamaica-Japan random things in celebration of that. Of course, you know that I lived in Japan for years, so I'll be adding my touch to this list. In 1964, under the premise of having similar values, both countries engaged in diplomatic relations. But it was in 1995 when an embassy of Japan was established in Kingston. Over the decades, both countries have bonded per se over music, culture, and sports. The individual behind the Under Mislengteng rhythm, which is a revolutionary sound in reggae, is actually a Japanese lady called Okuda Hiroko. And guess who was the interpreter on our TVJ News interview? In 2001, Jamaica started taking part in the JET, Japanese Exchange and Teaching Program, and that's how I got there in 2011. Since then, Jamaicans have become the favorite in all teaching programs. VCB won our World Championship in Osaka, and Usain Bolt is basically worshipped in Japan.
Why are Japanese people just like Jamaican people? And I mean this in the sense of, why do you guys cheat so much? Why is cheating so rampant here? Why are relationships not real things at all? Like, I've been in Japan for like 10 days now. I was talking to a homie at the skate park, and this nigga was telling me about how he was seeing a girl for like a few months, and they found out she had a whole man she was in a multi-year relationship with. And the worst part is, it's not even just women doing it. Obviously, men are doing it at crazy fucking clip. Paying for hugs is super common here. You can go and get a girl for like $100 US, basically less than $100 US, 10,000 yen. You can get a girl to go give you a massage. They're walking around Shibuya and they're slick with it too. Tell me why I found out that me as a single man, I should not be walking around Shibuya at night by myself because a shorty pulled up, linked arms with me, and starts walking with me. She, from the outside looking, it probably looked like she was my girlfriend. No, she's trying to solicit me to go pay for a massage from some young girl for 10,000 yen. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, bro, they're aggressive. The worst part was, it wasn't even like it was just one girl. In the span of 50 minutes, I had 3 girls come up to me and asking if I wanted a massage. And I was like, damn, do I look like a John? Do I look like the type of nigga who's paying for this kind of stuff? But it's purely because it's so common here. Like, most guys have cheated on their girlfriend or cheated on their wife, and it's completely acceptable within the society. And it's just like, if you like it, you're supposed to feel bad about it. If you don't like it, that's just a normal thing you can do on a regular basis. That's super recreational. Am I anti-sex work? No. Am I anti-infidelity? Fuck yeah. And I understand Japanese people love Bob Marley, they love reggae music, but you guys do not have to try to be Jamaican so bad you make cheating so fucking common.
First of all, this isn't new. Japan has been deeply connected to Jamaican culture for decades. In fact, Japan and Jamaica established diplomatic relations in 1964, and Japan opened its embassy in Kingston in 1995. That relationship has grown through music, sports, education, and cultural exchange. But the real bond, dancehall and reggae. Japan doesn't just like reggae, they study it. There are full reggae sound systems in Tokyo, massive dancehall events, Japanese selectors who know dub plates better than some Caribbean DJs. Artists like Mighty Crown, Rankin Taxi have built entire careers around Jamaican music culture. Mighty Crown even won the World Clash in Jamaica, and that's not small. Japan didn't just copy dancehall, they earned respect in the space. You heard it in the clip. A Japanese lady saying, "Jamaica fit me more. Jamaican people have vibes, attitude, love to talk." And that's something many visitors say about Jamaica. The warmth, the humor, the energy. Jamaica's culture is expressive, loud, rhythmic, social. Japan, traditionally, is more reserved and structured. So for some Japanese youth, dancehall represents freedom. Freedom to move, freedom to express, freedom to be bold. And that's powerful. The connection isn't just music. Jamaicans have participated in Japan's JET program, Japan Exchange and Teaching Program, since 2001. Many Jamaicans have lived and worked in Japan as teachers, building bridges beyond entertainment. And let's not pretend sports didn't seal the deal. Usain Bolt is practically royalty in Japan. When he competed in Osaka, the reception was legendary. Japanese fans admire discipline and excellence, and Bolt embodied greatness. That admiration turned into cultural curiosity, and curiosity turned into love. Now here is where we need maturity. There are clips suggesting Japanese people cheat like Jamaicans. Let's slow down. Cheating is not a Japanese thing. Cheating is not a Jamaican thing. Infidelity exists in every country. Japan does have certain adult entertainment districts like Shibuya and Kabukicho, where solicitation can happen. But that doesn't mean most men cheat or that society promotes it. Every country has subcultures. Every country has nightlife. That does not define an entire people. And if we are being real, social media exaggerates everything. You met 3 aggressive massage promoters in 15 minutes. That's an experience. It's not a national personality trait. We have to separate personal experience from cultural reality. Now let's go back to the funniest part. Japanese people saying blood clot, wagwan, even speaking Japanese in a Jamaican accent. Is it cringe? Is it love? Is it cosplay? Is it appreciation? The answer is sometimes all of the above. But here is what makes Japan different. They don't just mimic, they invest. They travel to Jamaica. They learn patois. They study the music. They support Jamaican artists financially. That's not shallow appreciation. That's cultural immersion. And honestly, many Jamaicans feel proud seeing their small island culture impact a global powerhouse like Japan. When you look deeper, Japan and Jamaica actually share similarities. Strong national identity, deep pride in culture, global impact beyond size, respect for craft and discipline, music-driven youth movements. Jamaica is small but loud. Japan is large but reserved. When these energies meet, it creates something electric. So are Japan and Jamaica twin flames? Maybe not identical, but definitely connected. A tiny Caribbean island influencing one of the most technologically advanced nations in the world. That's cultural power. That's soft power. That's music as diplomacy. From Kingston to Tokyo. From reggae to dancehall. From konnichiwa to wagwan. The bridge is real. And honestly, big up Japan for loving Jamaica out loud.